the first record, that's the one that had No Rain on it, right?
Yep. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of that bug. Yep.
And so so the record comes out, and then you guys just tour it. What's
the record comes out, and it's a total flop, and we're like, we thought we were going to be superstars. It wasn't a flop, but you know what? I in my mind thought we're going to explode.
You're like waiting on the money truck to back up.
Man, give me a month. You know what I mean?
Just dump it in here.
Yeah, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen for a year.
You just thought that the record was so good? Or
no, I just thought we
were confident in it.
We were confident, but we were told we were the next big thing, and we were 20, so you don't know any better, so you believe everyone who's telling you you're the next big thing.
Yeah, we definitely got all that.
Shannon's in the Don't Cry video. We were teed up.
Before you guys were big.
Yeah, so he's in the Don't Cry video. Right. We have a new record out. It's laid out in a perfect way to be the next big thing.
Yeah.
But it comes out, and it's like...
Because it wasn't what people thought it was going to be. I mean, and it's like we made a much more organic record than I think. People thought it was going to be Guns N' Roses Light 2 or something.
Yeah, right.
There was nothing like it at the time.
Yeah. So it didn't really hit until No Rain. No Rain was our third single on that record. So
it was the fourth.
Fourth single, you're right.
Really?
In theory, it's like Dear Old Dad, I Wonder, Tones of Home, No Rain, then we went back to Tones of Home. And then why
didn't we do that? We should have gone straight to Change.
That was lame. I don't know.
It was too long, and that's why the record didn't do what it could have.
MTV era, unless you had that hit music video, nobody knew who you were.
Exactly. And when we made that video for
and
No Rain,
when you had one,
everything.
Nobody knew who you were.
Well, but look at you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You made that video.
No one knew who we were. They knew who the B-girl was.
Whose artistic decision was that video?
Well, Sam Bayer is the director.
I mean, it's great. I mean, what are you going to say? You're going to complain about that? I mean, but it was like the original image that's on the album cover is the drummer's sister, who's my age, who I grew up with. And that was just a picture of her dancing, from one of her her little grade school dance or something. Okay. And we're like, there's the album cover. It's good enough. Okay, boom, done. I think it was you who picked it out or something.
It was my idea. I never get the credit, but it was my idea. I picked the B-girl.
Well, I don't know.
I don't ever take the credit, but I saw it. I'll never forget walking up the steps to Glenn's house. We're getting the tour.
You can have the credit.
We had crawfish etouffee that night, and we walked up the steps, and I just saw that picture, and I was like, that is just like such a picture that we all experience, that sort of weird insecurity of being in that age, you know what I mean? And you're finally conscious of feeling weird, you know what I mean? It's like that. Yeah, so it was just such an awkward thing that I felt like everyone could relate to. So I was like, that would make a good cover, and then I didn't think about it, and then it came up, and at some point we used it. Yeah.
Well, I think it was like at that point, I think that's pretty much the only thing that we told Sam was to use that image.
Yeah.
And he made up the whole thing.
He made up the whole thing.
We literally got off the bus on tour. We pulled in at 9 in the morning in the Simi Valley. We were touring down the West Coast, and we get off the bus, and you walk out, and it looked just like the video. I mean,
there's all B-girls.
The people were all
tons
there.
Tons of B-girls around, yeah. And all different colors of B-girls. We're like, wow, this is great.
There were wild horses out there. It was stunning.
It was amazing.
And within 2 hours, Shannon was completely naked.
On LSD.
It was a beautiful day, though.
It was.
It's got that vibe in the video, though.
We were there not long, They did the rest of it without us even being around. All the stuff of her running around in the city and stuff. That's all. He did that the day before. That's a different day.
Yeah, he did the day before.
So when that video lands and it becomes like, okay, after a year, you guys must have been having some doubts and fears.
Yeah, we were getting ready to make another record.
Yeah.
We were over touring.
We
did 6 times around the States in a van.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah.
We were dead.
We thought we were done and going to make another record.
Yeah.
And then No Rain
And
happened.
then that happened.
And then, so what was it like having that cultural impact? What does that feel like?
Surreal, for starters. It's a weird moment, for sure. Buzzbin was so powerful. Buzzbin was the MTV thing, and it basically just meant we're going to play the shit out of this video nonstop. And if you got that, it changed your life overnight, and it changed our life overnight.
Literally overnight. I remember, because we were on tour when, I don't know if you remember this, in 1993, there were some big floods in the Midwest, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like we were touring through the Midwest down the highway down to St. Louis, and there, you could see the roofs of houses off the sides, and those flat farmlands. And then, so we got down there, and we were playing at this place, Mississippi Nights. You ever been there?
I don't think so.
It's like a big rock
right on the
club
water.
there.
It's not in Mississippi. It's in St. Louis.
It's on the river, though. It's on the backs up to the river.
Yeah.
But so I woke up at 2 in the afternoon, as you do.
Yeah.
And I look out my hotel window because we're right across the street from the club, and there's a line that's going down the street and around the block. And I'm like, oh, it must be like Bill Clinton or something.
I thought there was a parade.
I thought it was
I was
Bill
like,
Clinton.
is there a parade?
I just guessed the
Oh,
president
that's so
was
sweet.
here.
There must be a parade.
And that was for the show that night.
Yeah,
and
no,
it happened like that.
first
like
time.
the
Just
show
like
that.
that.
Was 2 nights before wasn't
Yep.
like that.
There you go. That's exactly what it was.
Wow.
Yeah, overnight.
I mean, you know.
And we had already booked a club tour. So for
Right.
the rest of that club tour,
Just
to
rammed.
it was crazy because we were just, honoring our obligations. Really, we should have stepped up and gone to a bigger venue, but we just went and did this club
How
tour. It was
exciting!
mayhem.
How exciting was that?
It was crazy. It was mayhem. It got real different right away, for sure. Got crazy.
Yeah, it was-
what was good about it? Or what did it do to
mean,
your confidence and all that?
Yeah, I guess.
Swagger.
Yeah, I guess that's. But I have to say, we were so burnt and tired at that point.
That
too.
didn't refuel you.
No, we'd already been humbled. So, like,
Yeah.
it didn't really, like, we didn't
Yeah.
become massive dickheads.
I don't mean that though, but I just mean like success is fun.
It
you
was
know?
super
like when
fun.
success
Oh, man.
happens.
It was fun.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
dude,
fun.
we had
It
fun.
was fun. We had
Yeah,
fun. We had
it's
fun.
just a good feeling.
Yeah.
you
It was
know?
fun.
Like,
It
so
was
I-
fun.
Yeah,
It
like,
felt
worked.
unreal, though.
It worked, this collective thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's been doing it for a long time.
Right.
You
And
go
it
through all the
worked.
pitfalls. All of a sudden, holy shit, it worked.
Right.
Yeah.
But by then we were burnt. But
But
I
that
felt,
must have done something.
And I think people-
to
I think people
unburn you
were-
a
I think
little,
it
no?
did. It did give me a
Come
little
on.
extra fire. For
Had
sure,
to give
yeah.
you a little extra pep in your step.
It definitely did. It
Like,
definitely
you
did.
know,
I'm not lying. It
yeah,
did.
come on.
But let me tell you
I'll
something.
never forget
though.
when he pulled up in his Ferrari.
Yeah, exactly. That pink
No, but
Ferrari and
here's the
shit.
thing that I will say about the experience, though, is in it, everything was happening so fast.
Mm-hmm.
One day, like, oh, you're opening up for Neil Young. Oh my God, that's incredible. And then like 3 days later, oh, now you're gonna open up for the Stones. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what? Crazy. Oh, now you're on the cover of Rolling Stone. Like, just thing after thing after thing. So I feel like in the moment, I didn't really recognize it all
Mm-hmm.
until it was over. And then it happened so fast. And then Shannon dies in 95. And then I'm like, hold it. What just happened?
Right.
If I felt like that. When Shannon died in 95, I went, what just happened?
Yeah, we
really?
were still
All
on that
happened?
high, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Right.
Like, it happened so
You're
fast,
still
you don't.
adjusting to the high of it,
You're
probably.
adjusting to it. 'Cause
I mean,
things
we
are
were,
happening
it
so
was,
fast.
we were doing well. But, it's, at that point, I mean, we like you said, we were so tired that we weren't really engaged. And also, we were too tired to really take control of what was happening to us.
Yeah.
You probably couldn't control. what
Right,
was
and so
happening
we did a
anyway.
lot. We did too much of like the stuff that he's talking about. Like, oh, we're opening for our heroes instead
Yeah.
of like establishing our own identity, and like we were burnt. We should have done something, handled things a little bit differently. Maybe we should have said we're going home
Yeah.
and we're gonna make, first of all take a breather and then make a record.
Right.
It wasn't healthy for us to continue, I would say, at that point. We were all pumped because we were having success. But at that point, we're super burnt, and people are, going off the rails a little bit.
I
So
see.
it's-
Yeah, because that burnout energy that can like lead to like doing shit like blow and stuff
That's exactly
like that.
it. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Give me something.
And then you have
know what I mean?
access.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then you have.
And then
I
you know you have
see.
money coming in. Even if you don't have
Yeah.
it then, you know you're going to get money.
Right. Yeah.
It's a
and,
bad-
and you know
it could
what?
be a bad
And there's always
combination.
somebody who just wants to give it to you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
You don't even need
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, that's true, too.
In fact, you're a damn fool if you spend your own money on it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And the pressure of like making sure you like deliver to this packed house, and then your insecurity coming in with your exhaustion.
Sure.
And then also, yeah, cocaine is like, becomes an obvious answer, or an answer that a lot of people
Yeah.
say yes
Not a
to.
good one.
Not a good one.
Not a
No,
great
of
one.
course not.
Not a good one in any way, but
No,
yeah, but it was
you-
there
If you could only use it once or twice.
to get the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like that though.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't
not.
work like that, unfortunately.
It doesn't work like that.
Just in a pinch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Microdosing.
Devil's dandruff.
That Bolivian marching powder.
Yeah.
And we made these stupid videos, and like they didn't look good. We didn't look good. They weren't real. They didn't feel real necessarily. Some of them.
Yeah.
We made 1 or 2 good ones, and then the rest of it was just a big waste of money. I don't think they helped us, and because this was the time when we really weren't taking charge of stuff like we should have.
I don't think we knew we could. I didn't know we. You know what I mean? You
We
feel
were
like-
just trying to make a record.
You feel like you're working for them. You
I
feel
don't know,
you
like, what we're supposed to look like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this is how we look. Here it is.
Yeah.
And somebody, and this is when the way they would do
It
it was,
worked though.
Yeah, but the way they would do it, they would send you you would get like time to make a video, fellas, okay? And then we're submitting several treatments for your review, you know? And then you would get like a bunch, like a ream, like a binder.
Right.
And you would read these things, and they're like, this all sounds like fucking nonsense.
Yeah, and
But you have to pick one anyway.
You gotta pick one.
And also, it's not totally really your decision because people are like pushing you in directions.
Absolutely.
Right.
For sure.
Definitely.
And they're
it's
masters at it.
And they're masters at it. And you're young, and it's like, and all of it sucks. So you're kind of like not going to like passionately dig in one
and then
way or
also
the other.
you're like, fuck, they're going to put me on TV. You know what I mean? It's like, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't,
right.
But I don't know. And then all that goes away. And then it's like, well, yeah, because what we are is something kind of different than the way we were presented. All this, imagery and ethereal, all this metaphorical imagery and stuff that was in these videos. I thought, this is so dumb. The B-girl thing worked because it was one simple idea.
Simple idea.
Right.
Exactly.
And I always
Told
thought, and
a
I did. I
story.
remember
Yep.
saying this at
Yep.
the time. It's like you have to have one simple idea. Once you're trying to explain it in several paragraphs, because there's a fucking dude with goat horns,
Right.
and there's like a
Yeah,
toad,
right.
and then there's someone's painted a different color, or like you know what I mean? It's then it's I'm
just
not getting
silly.
it. I can't put all that together.
Yeah, we had a lot of misses on those for sure.
So anyway, lessons learned.
And it's a shame in a way too because Shannon was a filmmaker.
Exactly.
So like if somebody would have connected those dots,
Absolutely.
but people didn't connect those kind of dots. Back
Just
then
film
as much.
him singing the fucking song.
Right.
I'll pay for that.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll stand back there like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's funny.